Hi everybody, it's Diane right back with the Big Altered Book. Okay, I think we know. I'm not into Cleopatra or Egyptology or anything, but I just thought that was a really cool poster. I found that online. Okay, that's Theta, one of her many costumes from it. It crossed my mind, this movie is lost with the exception of about 18 seconds of it. So that was in a small pad of paper about traveling, and it was, what is that phrase? All those that wander are not lost, or something like that. Anyway, okay. What are you gonna do with all this negative space around it? I don't know. I did think maybe this is foiled, the letters, playing up the gold aspect. I have a pad here that's pretty well used. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I'd do the whole thing. Could maybe do like quadrants. It's interesting too. I think I like the flowers better. Well, okay. Um, as you can see, I grabbed a few Traveler magazines I have handy. I doubt I'll find the pyramids or something in here, but something kind of in that vein. Just something that looks kind of exotic would be okay. And are there palm trees in Egypt? I should have looked that up, right? I don't, isn't it just like desert stuff? I don't know. What would you do with it? Or would you go the Egypt route? They travel too. Look it up. It's like even something like that could be acceptable to me. That's when she went down the Nile, right? I think her barge was a little bigger than that. Um, that's not bad. Let's mark that. If you want to look, yeah, why is there 18 seconds of that movie, Diane? There are no known prints of that film in existence. But a few years ago, this like 18 seconds was found. It's around on YouTube. You can look for it. It's if you're into, silent movies or theater or something, it's really, I think it's very cool. That's interesting. Is that better than the gold flowers? Uh, Okay, A. Yeah, I think it is. Don't watch that segment with a child at your side. Her costume is very risque. And just in case you don't know, there are a lot. It's a very high percentage of silent films that just don't exist anymore. They're the film they were made on, or printed on originally, was very unstable and it burst into flames occasionally. There were some vault fires and stuff like that. And sometimes they were played just so much they like wore out. And but anyway, they occasionally though they do find them, like they're mismarked. stuff like that. You know, in storage. Somebody didn't know they had them. Yeah, the Cleopatra is the kind of holy grail for Theta fans. If they ever find it, it'll be a big deal. Some statuary there. It's kind of weird. Are those supposed to be fawns? I can't talk without my glasses. But anyway, this film, it was a big spectacle, big budget. They made the pyramids. Well, you know what I mean. They rebuilt them in California. I mean, a facsimile, all kinds of costuming, and it was a big deal. Big budget, did I say that? Oh, there's that again. Well, someone telling me to use it. There's a little version too. Well, that could go down here. Wow, what a nice straight line you cut, Diane. Thank you. It's kind of neat. Okay, oh, this came out in 1917. I was thinking we could put that on there. Other than that, though, could go to my film, scrapbook paper. I don't really want, you know, the pyramids or something on there. Although, you know, when you do your Cleopatra picture, feel free to do that. Not to mention, I don't think I have anything like that anyway. Oh, this would be good. She had a peacock gown. You can find that too. There are a lot of stills of this movie. Just Google it. I think she had this personally, you know, like at her house years later, if I'm remembering rightly. That's kind of cool. Some of the costume stuff survives. I don't know if that does. All right, let's finish this one. That's it. And let's grab the film stuff. It's to my left. Well, everything's kind of to my left because this is the wall right here. You can't, right there. Now there's this. That would be nice. Colors are nice. I know this isn't cut well there. I will fix that. Don't worry. That's kind of cool. All right, we're getting there. This is short. I think that's not a big deal, and I can just color with paint or find more paper to kind of fill in, in similar colors. Well, that's interesting. The blues don't really match. Nice try. Wow. Nice try. Oh, it's got a film border on the bottom. Remind me of that someday. Okay. That matches really well. This cool paper. Some of this stuff, you could just frame it as is, I think. What's on the back? Oh, that's the same thing. I didn't know that. Well, that was smart of her to buy two, wasn't it? Well, that's nice. Okay. Clonk, sorry. That's not bad at all. If could use some of these border elements, some of these flowers. Doesn't that look like Norma Talmadge? I think so. And everyone's going, oh yeah. Okay. Let me pause and glue and do something about the edges, and then we'll come back and discuss, like I said, flowers or something, or a year. Okay, hang on. Okay, folks, the background is glued. Nothing else is. I did just fill in with magazine paper on the edges. On this side, you can't even see it with this over it. Okay. Yeah, I decided not to glue the rest of it down until I figure out what I'm doing. So I had a couple more border pieces, and then this little film thing was just the edge I cut off of this. So we have that too. Isn't that nice? Well, that fits down there. It's cool. It's too short. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, that's not dumb. Okay. I won't cut that yet. So I know exactly where I want lot. Can you see down here? Okay, what about either carrying it over, or do we want this on this edge? Are we getting too much border business? I could just cut, the triangles or this thing. Yeah, that's probably a better way to go. Well, the triangles disappear a little more than the other side. I think the other side matches a lot better. Okay, let's watch her cut that. What could be more exciting? Anything? Did you run off and watch 18 seconds of Theda Bara's Cleopatra? Are you saying, what in the world is she wearing? Or not wearing? Okay. Oh, Diane. You collage people, don't you just hate it when you do that? Do you ever like knock, it really knocks something and it just all like totally falls on the floor? So that's fun. Okay, we have number choices for probably this area. We have boring but very safe, just black. That would, you know, it would match like this. That would be, like I said, safe. We have this. Personally, I think that would be too much. So, you know, there's a lot of action here in this headpiece. We have this stuff, all this stuff. I think that's too much, okay? And then we have brown on off. Yeah, that's, I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna go safe and boring. Okay, I had said flowers, and I didn't pull anything because one, I kind of forgot, but this is still out, and so is that gold they showed in the beginning. I could cut some of those out too. That would be kind of nice. Yeah, I like that. As a matter of fact, this paper here, is it below it? Yeah, I had already done that, cut some out. There's leaves you could cut too. Well, let's just take one of those and see what we think. I know, I'm off camera, I'm cutting. Yeah, I like that. Alright, what about that other one? It would be nice to pull some color in this area, I think. Yeah. I hate to cut into this stuff, but I guess I don't have a lot of choice. Yes. Okay, that's the plan. I'm gonna glue this stuff down. It may be done. I may want to throw a little paint on it. You know, a little black spattering, maybe. Gold. I'm not sure about this tail thing on this. If that's really necessary. I left it. We'll see. Okay, come back. Okay, folks, I'm finished. So, flowers, leaves, a little spattering, mainly in here because there wasn't a whole lot going on. I did border this photo just a little bit in gold, this gold metallic paint. It kind of gives it a nice little detail. You can see. Okay, well, I'm pleased with it considering when I started and I put like those three things down, I thought, that's not a lot of stuff, Diane. What are you going to do? Okay, and it's next to Theda Bara. How appropriate is that? I think we did this on camera quite a while ago. The colors don't match, but it's both Theda and there's still a lot of blank pages in this book. However, there are a lot of full pages, so I don't have a whole lot of choice of where I'm putting stuff now, if that makes sense. Okay, so there we are. So remember, if you're ever helping someone clean out an attic and they hold up an old film can and they go, a 1917 version of Cleopatra, who would want that? Grab it with both hands. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a good day.